Hello, grade 4 and grade 5 students. The first morpheme for this video is photo. It is also Greek. And I know you're thinking, oh yeah, photograph, like a picture. And of course, you would be right. For example, I love pictures and great photographs. This is a photograph of a Rolls-Royce from 1951. That's a nice car. Classy. Very expensive. But photograph doesn't just mean a picture. Photograph means, well, when something is a graph, actually graph means like writing or a drawing. In this case, a color image of that Rolls-Royce. But photo means having to use something so you can actually see the picture. What do we need to see it? We need light. That brings me to my first word for the morpheme card. And the first word that I want to introduce you to is not photograph, but in fact photosensitive. If somebody is photosensitive, it means they're very sensitive to light. Like if it really hurts their eyes when a camera flashes, that's photosensitivity. It hurts or it makes them feel uncomfortable. Our eyes, everyone's eyes, are photosensitive to the sun. It's really important to never look at the sun directly. It's too bright. Our eyes are too photosensitive for that. So I want you to know that because it's Greek and because we've talked about it, we know that this meaning of photo is actually the light. That's what it means. Anything having to do with light. So when you see that, it doesn't mean someone is sensitive to photographs and doesn't like their photograph taken. That's something different. This means they're actually sensitive to light, and they might not like bright lights. Or if you've ever tried to read in the dark, it's really hard and it can strain your eyes. That's photosensitive because it's not enough light. I'm also going to write the word photograph. And I'm going to write a sun. Big and bright. And that sun, he's happy because he's shining. But for someone down below, a tiny little person who's photosensitive might think on the beach, ouch, too bright. Way too bright. I need some sunglasses. Ow, shield me from the sun. Maybe that's what they're doing. They should be putting their hand up over their eyes. Too bright. Gotta block out the sun. I'm photosensitive, man. Moving right along to the next morpheme. There's 2 this week. Pod. Or is it pod? When you see this morpheme, you're always going to think foot or feet, as in your feet that you walk on. Now, some words are creatively using pod or pod. For example, the word podium. If you've heard of that word before, you might know what it means. A podium, not podium, it's kind of like a standing desk. If someone steps up to a podium and starts talking into the microphone on that podium, it usually means they are addressing a group of people, like they're saying a speech. Like the president always speaks or usually speaks from a podium, or other leaders or somebody important that has something to say. Like a principal might stand in front of an audience of students at a podium, just like a little sort of column with a surface on top that they can put some papers or maybe a computer, and they can talk to people from the podium, but they have to step up to it. A podiatrist, not podiatrist, but podiatrist, I guess it could be either way. Podiatrist, podiatrist. You say tomato, I say tomato. That is a doctor that specializes in feet. Yeah, a foot doctor. So that's really what the meaning is. Anything about your feet or foot. It is Greek. And I would like to draw a podium. I'm just going to draw the bottom of it. Step right up to the podium. This is like up higher, but this is a person with a long pant leg. And there is their foot. And their foot's going to be right there. Now, this person likes to talk on their speeches barefoot. So they're going to have a foot, there's a big toe, and their heel. Yep. Step right up with your feet to the podium. Podium right there. Foot right there. There you go. There's the 2 morphemes for this week. Keep up the good work. See you next time.